All right, I wanted to get everything centered, so I taped this off so I don't scratch it up. And then I measured it, got my holes centered where I want it to be. And then I took a little touch-up paint and put it inside the hole so that way it don't rust. So now pretty much all I'm gonna do is mount the bar up here and then show you how I did the wiring. So let's peel this tape off. Paint should be good and dry now. Oh no. Hate it when the tape comes apart on you. Alright, so I'll show you how I got the wiring routed and what I use to secure the wiring in a minute. So we kind of get this situated. I'm still going to have to measure to center it back up again, but we'll get there in a second. These little Allen screws are tough. There we go. There we go. So it don't take but a few minutes to try to get this where it's centered and looks decent. I know it's just a mini truck, but I still like to do stuff right. All right, we'll secure these down and then fine tune it. Let me grab the bolts. We're kind of in a tight spot to get to. That one started. And get this one started. Oh no. That ain't good. That did not end up like I wanted. I'm gonna have to make that hole a tad bigger. Alright, let's make this hole tight. What happened is it's hitting this post right here, the nut is. So I need to make the hole bigger so I can slide it a little further. So now I guess that means I need to touch it up again so it don't rust. So what I like to do, take a little black spray paint and spray it on a Q-tip. And then you can take it and just run it around the inside of the hole there. And we'll give that a few minutes to dry, and then we'll come back and put it all back. All right, we are back. I got it sitting up in here. We made that little hole a little bigger. So now, try to find that washer that I just had. Always something. Maybe it's stuck up under there. Well, that would be no. There it is. All right, so let's try this again. It's still pretty tight up there. I don't want to make the hole any bigger than I have to though, so we'll just see how it goes. If it fits, we're gonna run it down. There we go. The only problem is, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get a socket on it. We'll give it a go, but if not, we can use a box end wrench, anything under the wheel. Yeah, we're gonna have to use a box end wrench. So this is probably gonna take a lot longer than I want it now. Oh me. Well, ain't that some shit? This just ain't going as planned today. Almost. Almost. We should be able to get the rust by. Damn it. Shit. God. What the fuck, man? All right, everyone. Sorry about that. We're back now. It is on there. The whole truck shakes. This is why you keep old sockets. The clearance was so tight, I ended up having to take and grind this socket down. I thought I left myself enough room when I was doing it, but sometimes stuff like that happens. But this socket got it done though, so, and it's just a Pittsburgh socket, so it ain't like I lost much. So that's pretty much it. I got it angled a little bit, not exactly sure until tonight if it's at the best angle. So you just tighten these down in the back. So I'm gonna pause, well, stop the video, and then flip you back to the front side so you can kind of see what I've done here. So here it is, all installed. This is what I got for the wiring, because I really couldn't figure out the wiring, because I didn't just want it dangling. I didn't want to drill a hole through the cab. So I found these little magnetic wire holders on Amazon, and they're rubber coated so they won't scratch your paint and they won't rust. But they just pop right on there, and they are super strong. I have to use screws to get that, I mean a pair of pliers to get that off in a minute. But anyway, I got the wire coming down, and then it's in one right here zip tied, then it's another one right here zip tied, and another one that just goes under straight to the battery right there. I need to get me a battery cover because that looks terrible, but you can see the wire, and I tucked it up nice and neat back there. So once I get a battery cover, it'll completely hide all of that. So then you come around, and I got the switch right here. It's a little grommet underneath the floor that I ran it through out to meet up with that wiring. So then let me put you on the ground over here, and I'll fire it up. Please excuse my tripod. I'm just getting started all this. So there it is. It's super bright. I'm really pleased with it. It's a good looking light bar. It wasn't crazy expensive, which I didn't want anything crazy expensive for this. Maybe if it was my F250, but this fits the bill for this. And it didn't take too long. Most of the time that was wasted was my fault by drilling the holes too close. Now I will say, when I originally hooked the wiring up, the light bar didn't come on, so I started troubleshooting, and I had power at the switch, but I didn't have no power at the light bar. So I went, and the fuse and the wiring harness came all completely assembled. They connected to the relay backwards. So I was getting power in, but I wasn't getting power out. So I just had to unplug the relay and turn it 180 degrees and plug it back up, and it was good to go. So I know this wasn't the best review in the world. It was kind of quick and last second, but that's my review on the Lasfit light bar. So this is with just the headlights on. That little steel target you see out there that I shoot at is about 110 yards out. And then this is with the high beams and the light bar. It is so much brighter. I'm very pleased with this light bar for, I think it was $99. It was definitely a good buy. So if you liked the video, like and subscribe. Thanks.